Archangel Michael says, "My child, this message is not an accident. You are meant to receive it in this exact moment. Something has been happening behind your back, and the heavens can no longer stay silent." Archangel Michael stands in full command and says, "I order you to open this now. This is not something to laugh about or scroll past. This is not entertainment. You must listen. You must open your soul and your heart to what you are about to hear, because there is a shift happening in the unseen that will either save your destiny or leave you exposed to a danger that has been creeping silently, steadily, and wickedly through the corners of your life." God says, "I have watched long enough. I have watched long enough. I have seen the lies, the manipulation, the secret visits, the theft in the spirit, and the physical. I have seen someone smile in front of you and then plant ruin behind your back. I have seen someone walk into your house. I have seen someone walk into your house, even in your absence, and touch what does not belong to them. You thought it was your imagination. You felt it in the pit of your stomach, but you ignored it. You sensed that things were missing, energy shifting, doors slightly moved, items not where you left them, but you brushed it off as coincidence. Today, I am here to tell you, it was not your imagination. It was real. It is still real. And it's happening more often than you know. A woman, cloaked in false light, has been watching you. She pretends to be your friend. She pretends to care about you. She says she prays for you, but she curses your name when no one is listening. She has spoken your name to those who do not wish you well. She has tried to become you. She is not inspired by you. She is obsessed with stealing from you. Finally, God is exposing this woman. Open it now before her hands take something she can never return. Archangel Michael says, she has no permission to be near you anymore. I have been assigned to protect your house, but you must listen and act. This is an emergency. This is the divine alarm. You wonder why your finances started to falter just as she entered your life. You wonder why your peace was disturbed only days after she came to visit. You noticed patterns, didn't you? You noticed that every time you shared a victory with her, something fell apart shortly after. That is not coincidence. That is spiritual sabotage. Her spirit does not rejoice when you win. Her spirit envies. Her spirit speaks against you. She walks into your home like a sister, but carries the energy of Judas. God says, you have prayed for breakthrough. You have fasted. You have cried in the night. You have felt as though your blessings were delayed. But today, I reveal to you the spiritual thief. This woman has been intercepting your blessings in the spiritual realm by connecting herself to your victories while poisoning your roots with curses disguised as care. She is the reason some things have been delayed. She is the reason some people left your life without warning. She has spoken your name in places she should never have mentioned you. Finally, I expose her. Do not wait another moment. Open this now. Shield yourself. Anoint your doors. Reclaim what she took. You felt a weight you couldn't explain. You sensed a sadness that came over you with no trigger. You've been tired even after a full night's sleep. You've lost objects and dismissed it. But I tell you now, she has been moving around your space. When you're not home, when you're unaware, when your spirit is distracted. She has left items in your home that are not yours. Look again. Check the corners. Something was left to link her spirit to your space. An item you didn't purchase. Purchase. A strange gift. Something that never felt quite right. You must remove it now. Archangel Michael is not asking. He is commanding. He is shouting to your soul, do not take this as a joke. You are in the middle of a spiritual invasion, and your delay in responding is only increasing her access. You've asked why certain doors remain closed. It's because her shadow is standing between you and your breakthrough. You've asked why you feel unseen, unfavored, and unworthy at times. It's because her words are covering your light. But I, the Lord your God, am stripping her influence now. I am commanding every seed she planted in secret to wither. But I need your agreement. I need you to open your mouth and reject her access. I need you to speak protection over your home. I need you to declare your house sacred. I need you to command her name out of your atmosphere. There are names that were never meant to be spoken in your home. There are footsteps that were never meant to walk across your floor. There are hands that were never meant to touch your items. And this woman, this one I expose now, has crossed every boundary you set in your spirit. You didn't let her in emotionally, but she found other ways. She used gossip. She used pity. She used fake tears. But I am exposing it all. God says she cannot hide anymore. The light is too bright now. Light is too bright now. You have stepped into a divine hour of revelation. Your ancestors are shouting. Your angels are working overtime. There is a fury in the heavens because of what she attempted. There are books in heaven that recorded every secret she spilled about you. And now, those records are being read aloud before the courts of heaven. And the verdict is, she is guilty. She touched your name with dirty hands. She carried your story with twisted words. She inserted herself into spiritual spaces that were reserved for you. She pretended to intercede for you while secretly cursing your abundance. But the pretending ends now. This is her divine exposure. God is not allowing her to hide anymore. Her face will be revealed. Her tongue will be silenced. Her plans will be reversed. Will be reversed. But you must take this seriously. You must open it now before she moves again. Michael says, this is not over unless you act. A heavenly war has begun over your name, your legacy, your inheritance. There is a letter written in heaven with your name in gold ink, and that letter was almost stolen. She attempted to rewrite your destiny by inserting herself where she had no permission. But it is being corrected now. God's hand has moved. The ink is divine, but your awareness is the final seal. This woman tried to mimic your essence. She tried to sound like you, look like you, even pray like you. But heaven was never fooled. She is an imitator. And finally, God is exposing this woman. Open this now before she plants something else. Before she whispers again. Before she fools another soul into believing her lies. You've been walking in fog, but clarity is here now. Your dreams have been disturbed, but they are about to be restored. Your relationships have been strained, but peace is returning. She brought confusion with her presence. But the Prince of Peace is rising in your space again. The moment you reject her, the moment you cleanse your home, the moment you break the spiritual agreement, your favor will return. The floodgates will open. You will feel a wind of restoration. You will sense the oil returning to your head. What was blocked will flow. What was hidden will flow. What was hidden will shine. What was lost will be found. And now hear this. You were never meant to fight this alone. That's why Michael stands beside you. Sword drawn, wings open, voice thunderous. He is not calm because this is not a calm moment. The heavens are roaring for you to act, to awaken, to declare war against what was trying to destroy you silently. This woman is not harmless. She is strategic. She is calculated. And she has studied you more than you know. She wanted to take your essence and wear it like a crown. But she will never sit on a throne meant for you. Michael says, enough is enough. This is your moment of divine separation. You must spiritually disconnect. Even if you are tied by blood, even if you are tied by history, you must sever the access. You can no longer afford her hand in your business, her ear in your plans, her foot in your territory. Every time she speaks to you, she leaves with something. And every time she leaves, she takes what was meant for your next level. But that ends now. You have divine permission to say no. You have holy authority to close the door. You have angelic backing to stand firm. God says, you are my child, my beloved, my chosen one. You are not meant to be stolen from. You are not meant to be surrounded by pretenders. You are royalty, and I will not let a snake slither through your palace and poison your destiny. The time of exposure is here. The days of mystery are over. Her name is coming to light. Her intentions are being revealed. Her fake kindness will be seen for what it really is. Your discernment is awakening now. That sick feeling you had, that wasn't paranoia. That was protection. That was me whispering. That was Michael nudging you. That was the spirit grieving on your behalf. Now, You must act, anoint your home, speak. Protection over your family, declutter. Remove any object she gave you that feels spiritually strange, pray out loud. Renounce her access, declare yourself covered in divine fire. Ask Michael to guard your gate. Tell heaven you agree with the exposure. And do it now, before she makes another move. The next 24 hours matter. The spiritual gate is open for divine justice. Have found every corner she's been hiding in. Every whisper she sent into the wind is now echoing back to her. Every scheme she plotted in the shadows is unraveling. She didn't think this day would come. She believed she could hide behind charm and play pretend forever. She didn't know that when God puts his name on someone's destiny, no force, human or demonic, can rewrite it. And God has placed his name upon you. This is why she targeted you. Not because you were weak, but because you were chosen. She saw your light before you saw it. She noticed your favor while you were still healing. She recognized your calling when you still doubted it. And because she has no oil of her own, she tried to borrow yours, then steal it. She never wanted you blessed. She just didn't want you more blessed than her. She never celebrated you in truth. She only tolerated you while she could gather information. Gather information. God says, enough is enough. I let her get close because I wanted you to learn. I let her say those things so you could finally see what she was made of. But I never let her destroy you. What she touched, I protected. What she tried to delay, I preserved. What she mocked, I multiplied in secret. While she thought you were falling, I was lifting you silently. And now, I am making the lifting public. You're about to rise so fast, she won't recognize you. You're about to step into rooms where her name cannot be mentioned. You're about to receive favor in ways her jealousy cannot calculate. And this is why she is panicking spiritually. Her tactics have failed. Her alliances are crumbling. The ones she gossiped with, they are turning on her. The ones she called to laugh at you are now curious about how you survived. And the ones who once believed her lies are now watching your fruit speak for itself. Archangel Michael says, you have nothing to prove. Just keep rising. Don't respond to her. Don't argue. Don't explain. Silence is your spiritual sword now. Your glow is your weapon. Your peace is your shield. Your favor is your vindication. She will watch you rise without access. She will hear your name in rooms she cannot enter. She will feel the distance that divine separation creates. That's not punishment. That's protection. And now I speak this into your soul. It is safe to trust again. It is safe to hope again. She took advantage of your softness, but your softness was never the problem. Your softness was never the problem. Her dishonor was. You loved with purity. She approached with agenda. You prayed for her success. She plotted for your delay. But your prayers were heard. Heaven always responds to clean hands and a sincere heart. And now, those prayers you prayed for others, they are returning to you in multiplied form. God says, this is your recovery season. Everything she took will be returned. Every seed she tried to dig up will bloom faster. Every lie she told is being replaced with divine truth. Every closed door will now open because her shadow no longer blocks the way. You are free, not just physically, but spiritually, emotionally, mentally, financially. That invisible weight is lifting. That confusion, it's clearing. That tension in the spirit, it's breaking. She cannot follow you where I am taking you. You where I am taking you. She cannot sit at the table I've prepared. She cannot eat the bread of favor I've baked in your honor. Her seat was never revoked. And now, I am reintroducing you. I am presenting you. I am elevating you before the very eyes that tried to dim your light. Michael stands guard at your door. He holds a scroll with your name written in fire. That scroll carries divine instructions, divine protection, and divine favor. Your home is now marked. Your presence is now armed. Your sleep will be peaceful. Your dreams will return to prophetic order. In that feeling of unrest, it will now be replaced with holy boldness. Do not weep over her exposure. Do not mourn what I've removed. Do not second guess the signs you saw. Trust what you felt. Trust what I showed you. And trust that this exposure is part of the deliverance you prayed for. You asked me to free you. I am. You asked me to remove distractions. I have. You ask for a clear path. I am making one. But clarity often begins with painful revelations. Now I speak over your next steps. They are blessed. They are guarded. They are unstoppable. You will walk without tripping. You will rise without resistance. You will speak and be heard. You will build and it will last. No one will be able to explain the sudden success but me, and no one will be able to stop it once it begins. The very areas she laughed at are the very areas I'm making overflow. She thought your isolation was weakness, but it was incubation. You were being prepared in silence, and now the sound of your release is thundering through the spirit realm. This woman tried to hijack your destiny, but heaven has locked your name in a vault of protection. Nothing she touches will ever stick again. Nothing she says will carry weight again. Her power has been stripped. Her influence has evaporated. And her season in your story has expired. God says, celebrate in advance. Because while she is being exposed, you are being elevated. While she is being removed, you are being repositioned. While she is being silenced, your voice is being amplified. Your testimony is growing. Your favor is multiplying. And your miracles are accelerating. It's happening so fast that even the heavens are rejoicing. Archangel Michael says, remain alert. Exposure is not just about removing someone. It's about preparing for what comes next. As she leaves your life, new connections are forming. Divine partnerships are on the way. Unexpected support is arriving. People who truly carry your vision are being drawn to you. You will not build alone. You will not walk alone. You will not cry alone. You will not cry alone. Help is coming. Provision is coming. Honor is coming. And do not fear retaliation. Her time is up. Heaven has her file. Her words are powerless now. Her energy is scattered. Her confidence is crumbling. She cannot stop what God has begun. You are surrounded by angels. Your house is sealed. Surrounded by angels. Your house is sealed. Your name is covered. And no weapon formed against you will prosper. The next few days will prove everything I've spoken. Watch how peace floods your space. Watch how your dreams sharpen. Watch how your intuition strengthens. Watch how people begin to reveal their true colors. That's not coincidence, that's confirmation. Every sign is part of your strategy. Every delay is turning into direction. Every tear has watered a miracle. God says she was never the real threat your silence was. But now that you know, now you see. Now that you've opened this message, everything has changed. You are aware. You are armed. You are awakened. And you are anointed to finish what I started in you. You are anointed to finish what I started in you. She cannot follow you into this next dimension. She has been divinely blocked. This is your open door season. This is your redemption arc. This is your undeniable glow up. And it begins now. Finally, God is exposing this woman. Open it now before another second of your destiny is stolen. If you believe in God tight, Aman,